Hi, yes, this is your Jhansi ma'am. In this video, we are going to discuss Euler's diagram. Euler's diagram. What is this Euler's diagram and why we have to know about this Euler's diagram? Actually, Euler's diagram we can use to write the electronic configuration easily. To write the electronic configuration, we will use Euler's diagram. Now, what is the electronic configuration? To know this, once you have to refer our previous videos. In those videos, we have already discussed atom contains electrons as well as it contains nucleus also. Around the nucleus, electrons revolve in a circular path or in a definite path. That path is nothing but shell or orbit, right? Similarly, shells contains the subshells, subshells contains the orbitals. Inside of the orbitals, electrons are present. So now, that electrons, how they will arrange in the orbitals. Okay? Now these orbitals we are discussing inside of the atom, right? So these are called atomic orbitals. See here, we will see the definition of the electronic configuration now. See here, electronic configuration definition is the systematic arrangement of electrons in various atomic orbitals in the increasing order of their energies. It is called electronic configuration. Okay, so here electrons are arranging in different, various is nothing but different, means in the atom so many shells are there, so many subshells are there. So in that different means many number of atomic orbitals are there, right? So electrons arrange in various atomic orbitals. How? According to increasing order of the energy of atomic orbitals. So in this manner, electrons will enter into the atomic orbitals. Means they will arrange in the atomic orbitals. This is called electronic configuration. This is called electronic configuration. Now we are giving one term here, increasing order of atomic orbitals energy. There is nothing but here atomic orbitals energy. So to write the electronic configuration, first of all, we should know which atomic orbital is having high energy, means more energy, which atomic orbital is having very less energy. So, which is having more energy, which is having less energy. So, here we will write the electronic energy, we will write the increasing order of atomic orbital's energy in the following manner. So here it is, 1s orbital is having very less energy. Next, 2s is having less energy than 2p. 2p is having less energy than 3s. 3s is having less energy than 3p. 3p is having again less energy than 4s. 4s is having less energy than 3d. Similarly, 3d is having the again less energy than 4p. 4p is having again less energy than 5s. 5s is having less energy than 4d. 4d is having less energy than 5p and so on. So here in previous video we have discussed about the shells. In the shells, what are the subshells are present, right? What are those subshells in first shell? What are the subshells are present? 1s. In second shell, 2s and 2p. In third shell, 3s, 3p, 3d. In fourth shell, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f. In fifth shell, 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f, 5g also there, but in that there is no electrons, right? Next, sixth shell, 6s, 6p, 6d. Next, in further orbitals, there are no electrons. Next, 7s, 7p. In 7d and next, there is no electron. Next, 8s. Okay. Now, actually this is the first shell, second shell, third shell, fourth shell, fifth, sixth, seventh and eighth. This is actually shell's order. If 1s orbital, if you see, its size is very small. So, around the nucleus, if electron has to revolve around the nucleus in the first shell, it will take very less energy. But this electron moves to second shell. In this case, it takes more energy. Why? Because the size of the second shell is more compared to first shell, right? So here, first shell is taking the less energy. Second shell has to take the more energy than first shell. Similarly, third shell has to take the more energy than the second shell. Like that, generally we'll consider. But see here, 1s orbital is having less energy than 2s. 2s is having less energy than 2p, and so on. So see here, 2s and 2p, okay, same orbital. 3s, 3p, till here, okay, fine. But after this, 4s orbital is having less energy than 3d. Even though 3d belongs to third shell, 4s belongs to fourth shell, then also 3d is having the more energy than the 4s. So, how to remember this increasing order of energies? How to remember this increasing order of energies? To remember this increasing order of energies, we can use one diagram. That diagram is nothing but Moller's diagram. The diagram is nothing but Moller's diagram. Okay, now what is the Moller's diagram? See here, I am drawing this diagram like this. Okay, this is the Moller's diagram. See here, this is the first shell. This is the first shell. So from here, this is the least energy, and when you are going from top to bottom, energy is increasing. Energy is increasing. In this direction, energy is increasing. So here, 1s is having very least energy. In this, along this arrow, if you go like this, next 2s is having more energy than 2s. Again, same, if you move like this, 2p is having more energy. Next 3s. So along with this arrow, you have to move. So in this way, you can find which orbital is having the more energy, right? See here, 1s. After this, 2s. After 2s, 2p. After 2p, 3s. After 3s, 3p. After 3p, again 4s. After 4s, 3d. After 3d, 4p. 4p after it is 5s. After 5s, again 4d. 4d after 5p. So again, after 5p, 6s. After 6s, which is having the more energy, 4f. After 4f, 5d is having more energy than 5d, 6p is having more energy. Compared to 6p, 7s is having more energy. Compared to 7s, 5f is having more energy. Compared to 5f, 60 is having more energy. Compared to 60, 7p is having more energy. And finally, 8s is having highest energy in these atomic orbitals. So by using this Moller's diagram, we can easily remember increasing order of atomic orbitals energies. Increasing order of atomic orbitals energy we can remember easily by using the Moller's diagram. In next videos, we will discuss about how to write the electronic configuration. How to write the electronic configuration we will discuss. And for this, we have to remember what is the capacity of orbitals to hold the electrons. For S it is 2, for P it is 6, for D 10 electrons, for F it is 14 electrons. According to in this order, we will write the electronic configurations. About this electronic configuration writing part, we will discuss in the coming class. I hope you like this video. Thank you.